brag. I'm just telling.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium.
Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. This side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
They just can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't do it no more. Don't do it no more.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you in the booth today. It's going to be Daniel Carlson who gets us started. And here we go from Charlotte. Damian Pierce now to return it. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be second down.
Dropping back to throw.
Austin makes the grab downfield. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41.
Back to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down.
He's going to throw it again.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
He's dropping back to throw.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Going play action. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Out of the gun, Young. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Set, ready, ready.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed left side to Smith. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. The third down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. They'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
On second down, it's Brooks. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Matt Ariza on to punt. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Steelers offense headed out. This winning streak has been impressive for them. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to push one deep down the right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Looking now from the gun.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Throwing this one back of the end zone.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone on first.
And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers go up 10-zip here in the first.
Panthers nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Down.
Again, it's Brooks. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First and 10 at
That was it.
33-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Yellow.
Brooks on the counter. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Putting a receiver in motion.
95.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
on fourth down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs from 37.
First down, Pittsburgh.
6, ready.
First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing it again here. That's his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
29-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Finding Johnson once more. And he gets this forward to the 19. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
From the red zone now. Left side, pump by Metcalf. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a
Upping the
gain
tempo
of
with
8.
some hurry-up offense.
And the Steelers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers hold a 16-point lead in the first. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
That's a gain of 7.
Black swap.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
45. 1.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have it,
Let's
3rd
go.
and 3.
Red. 30
They
seconds.
kick the running back in motion. Young from the gun on third. Completes beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
For a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Black swap.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Check right.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Panthers first down.
Young to throw it. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Come on, set.
Brings up
Ready?
2nd and 4.
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That ball is out. Young lost it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns.
Ready, set.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, go.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
They're going play action. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And dodge the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer. Because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Ready. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Panthers first. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's go. Set.
This is Brooks heading left. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap now to Young. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down.
3rd and long for him here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This from 28 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Like the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing now off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Well, if early results holds here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense, who right now has got no answers for his game.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
He's going to throw it again. Throws caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
18 Cardinal, 8.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Johnson again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
No gain on the play, and they remain just short of the end zone. It's 4th and goal.
Hold it ready.
Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Red.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
No gain on the
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
at the 1 yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
On the draw, this is Brooks. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Young working from the gun. It is cut left side. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Red.
Out of the gun, Young. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up now.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain. And the Steelers first down.
Johnson up the middle. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Throwing from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Bronco. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This finds Austin, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 14.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here we go. Go.
A gain of 14.
Setting up to throw.
First down, Steelers.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
31. Panthers 3. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 45.
Young looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
That's good for a
Set,
Panthers
ready.
first down.
60. Ready?
It's Young. The throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 37-yard line.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he's out of bounds with an outstanding return. They'll have it down inside the opposing 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
Looking to throw. Young. Finds a man right side. Has room into the secondary. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Carlson's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West. And it's De'Ami Brown. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Seahawks wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Shedeur Sanders. 12 yards on the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Browns with a 9-0 lead. Their defense playing well as they hit halftime. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's David Montgomery. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40s, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass caught by Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Go left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really 2 things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Brought in right side. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Going for it with Brooks. And the defense escapes. They had a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. All set to go now from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Young working from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. McMillan coming in motion right. Here's Young again. They set up the screen. Brooks. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6. And the Panthers.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Steelers.
Again, it's Young. Cut deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the list for ball first. They're hanging on to it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, look at that first cut. I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
From the gun, a gift to Brooks. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the pistol, it's Young. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the list for ball first. They're hanging on to it. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Pierce now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. No gain on the play. 2nd and
Counterplay here, Warren. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
It's now 3rd and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going play action. And that's to the rookie out of TCU. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Steelers first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Pass play now. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Calvin Austin. 11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
On the return, this is ETN. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the give, it's Brooks. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Young. Completed over the middle. He did well to shake off 1 tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, Kate, sometimes I'm a little reticent to tip my cap to the defense, but that is a job well done. That was a wall to nowhere. A little shuffle pass ends up going backwards because that defense, well, they were sound, they were structured, and they knocked him on his keister.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll start the drive with Warren. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. So they re-manage a yard following the penalty. We've got 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Warren fights his way through a tackle. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield strike. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
On the ground with Warren. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. He keeps it himself. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And gets a few on the punch forward. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Now looking to throw. Making the call himself. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He shovels this one forward. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
15 more yards. First down.
Young looking to throw. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now it's Young. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here he goes, third and long. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Warren here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they find him after just a yard. And it's third down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. They'll toss it to Etienne. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Caught, nice game left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to do some window dressing. First down, Young. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Young working from the gun. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Young to throw here on third. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. On first down, Warren. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up second and 5.
Sending him on the dive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid dog. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky.
In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity because we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. And it's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How's it be? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, huh?
Typical, boy, overdoing this, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please do more of this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so cut it out.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey. Yeah. It's so One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 is the real, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, back 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Race runs up, playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Can't you get it, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB making get slap. It's so brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, like a little suburbs. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talking me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and shut it to they.
Why
you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team's had their ups and downs early on, 3-3 through the first 6 games. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in either. Invited to the function, I don't know, I got amnesia. I'd rather be engaged with the Caesars. My winter out with Josie, not in Raleigh, cause it's cheaper.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
This is Particle 2, and he'll take it on in. Jonathan Mingo, touchdown, Dallas. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cowboys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. On the ground, this is Cologne Mullings. And he's got some space. He's past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up to 7. Second down, they need 3. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the equal draft. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Titans.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Opening carry of the game for Ty J. Spear. And a good run there. Getting 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. A pickup of 44 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now give to Spear, running right. To the pylon, he's in. I.J. Spear. Touchdown, Cowboys. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On play action, it's Ward. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's third down. 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Titan first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And you'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Jarius Steve on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4.
At the 21-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's a Monty Hooker blitzing in from his safety spot and coming up with the sack.
Third down.
Throwing now on third and long. That's into the hands of Ty.J. Spears. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run up the middle, Spears. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans.
They'll look to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain in the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and they're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll drop the throw. He's got it at the 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come into contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back. I can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down for Tennessee. Throwing, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. There's Leofeld there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The tight end, the ball carrier, he was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after 1, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 29-yard line. From 29, here's 2nd and 4. Into the hands of Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll go right back to Tolbert. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Rustic jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
That is good. What a throw. Jake Ferguson to the 1st down.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Sorry, no disrespect. I put a pop your thing like this. Cause you ain't doing it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down. To throw is Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Titans first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Gunnar Helms. Touchdown Titans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. He's not spiking it. It's a fake.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Tennessee. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. Catch is made, that's Mingo. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Second and inches.
At the Titans' 37-yard line.
They'll run the draw. That's Spears. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8.
Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Now, faking the give. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys go up by 7. 28-21.
Titans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and receiver Christian Watson set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action. Ward looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Oh, a loose football. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Titans offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They go play action with Levis. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Levis. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 12. And the Titans first down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Ron Revel there to make the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very...
And you will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They're in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hidden.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
And it's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Bring it on. Back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, on 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through.
Personal foul.
And the Titans will cut into that lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Like 54, like 54.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll go up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But it's swung out wide to Spears. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 36-yard line.
A run. It's Mullins. It'll get forward to about the 42. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now, Levis. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down.
That is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. Now there's a timeout. We're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And
now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And it's the vaunted Steelers defense that comes up with the big play here. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Steelers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's De'Ami Brown. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Seahawks get the W here, 35-28, your final score. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And you know this guy can do this. It's Anthony Richardson. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Colts improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with.
48-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A carry here for Spears. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
They'll try and run here with Spears. First down and more inside the 25. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap for Wolf. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
Oh, the ball's out. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. Back to throw. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. The ball comes out. The Cowboys have it. And he's going to score again. That for a daily double. The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Cowboys 88, Titans 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense are ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Levis to throw. For the middle. That one caught by Watson. And the mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Levis. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Here's Levis. Oh, a loose football. The Cowboys have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. We try to get another possession now and build on this lead. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point is up and through. Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a toss, right side. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it's never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Like 54.
Throwing on 2nd down. Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Levis to throw. That one complete to Watson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And the strength on display. That was spectacular for a gain of 8 yards. From the 44-yard line. Here's second and 1. They'll stay on the ground with speed. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's taken down at the
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run with Spears. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Against the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the
second down
it's
and
2nd
8.
and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike,
over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
Titans 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5.
The Titans take over first.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Right side forward. On.
Off the play fake. It's Levis. That is caught left side by Howard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 19.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Oh, the ball's out. Oh, the ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up great with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that away.
That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 3. Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Cody Martin getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now it's Spears. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapse results in a sack.
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? On 1st down, Levis. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. 3rd and a long way to go.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. He'll lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Spears. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Left side, punt by Lamb. 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger odds a punt for Dallas. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down,
They
Tennessee.
bring a tight end in motion left. On the ground, they go with Mullins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. On second down, Levis. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Levis to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game. We're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Mullins going to get it again. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and
on play action, here's Levis. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Christian Watson, touchdown Tennessee. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the fourth. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48.
They'll run with Spears. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Cowboys.
Once again, it's Spears. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll run the draw. That's Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd and 9. They'll run the toss to Spears.
Spears, the ball carrier.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
The quarterback runs it on the option.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
Picking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's on the play. And the Titans first down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's some big D for Big D, the Dallas defense. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Cowboys move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the vaunted Steelers defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Steelers have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Buccaneers get it done on the road as they come away with the win. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
My way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.